Hi, everybody. I wanted to pop on today to talk about something that I think I am seeing so much in my work with students and also in my work with people that are supervising LPCAs or LMSWs, people going for their clinical license. And that is this idea of the art of what we do. If you think about the timeline of becoming a therapist or a clinical professional, we are in school, right? And we're absorbing information and we're learning. And then we have our first experience, an internship or practicum. And there is a shift there, right? Of book learning to actually doing. And in the book, there's a helping process, there's 7 steps. We get into the real world and it looks a little different. We get the degree, we're really excited to go out into the world. We have a job, we're starting our clinical hours, and then all of a sudden it's all on us. We're We're the only one in the room. We're the only one with the client. We have the whole caseload. We got the big kid job. We got the adult job. And something that you just cannot teach in a classroom, something that can only be um, taught or modeled or discussed in a supervisory role is this thing I call the art. We all have an art to what we do. We all have probably learned CBT at some point. Maybe we've learned motivational interviewing. Maybe we've learned EMDR. I've learned IFS. There's an there's a protocol and instructions for all of those, but there is an art to what we bring to the room. There is an art to what we bring to that group. There's an art to what we bring to that client. And that can't be taught in a classroom. And so often that's where I see supervisees struggling is that they have to learn the art. And art is uncomfortable because art never feels done. It never feels quote unquote good enough, right? There's always more you can do. There's always more you can explore. There's different colors you can mix. There's different ways of doing it. And that can feel like a lot for supervisees. And so I just challenge you today to think about how you can bring up this topic of art to your supervisee in a way that doesn't feel all or nothing or positive or negative, and that you can encourage them and invite them to have fun. That part of learning art and part of doing things in a way that feels right for us, and how what we want to bring to the room with our clients is that we get to have fun. We get to try these interventions and we get to see how framing things a certain way works with one client that maybe doesn't work with another. How we want to structure our sessions. There's so many different things we can bring to our experience and what we do, but we got to have fun. And I think it's really important for us to maybe start that discussion with our supervisees. What's our art? How do we want to practice our art? And how are we going to have fun doing it? So I challenge you, bring that to your supervision this week and let me know how it goes.